my headache, because of the heat they enter.
Too much of the fire can sick.
In the long run, predispose humans to cancerous cells.
Some appreciable levels of these pollutants in the breast milk.
Certainly, as a community, we are very much concerned.
But in general, not only European Union exports e-waste, it's also United States, Canada, South Korea, Japan.
Sometimes, like how I walk inside me, sometimes if I walk go to pick something, come where the smoke they enter your chest, you no go feel breathe well. Your chest inside to the pain you. Yeah. So we are not praying that to doing this job before we turn old. We are praying that before we go grown up small, then we get different help. We will leave this thing.
I don't have any work to do. I just go start work the burn. Sometimes I can feel work, too much of the fire, can sick. They go send me to hospital to put me more water before I come back. You know, I not get boy, I dey work alone. So I go the last 2 days and go back, continue to my work. I go there, you know, I not go keep like 1 month. I go start sick again. So I dey try to get money and stop the burning, the smoke. Or the rubbish chemicals they enter my body. It can affect my son.
During the burning of the scraps to obtain the precious metal they are looking for, a lot of fumes which contains organic pollutants are being emitted into the atmosphere, and people inhale it. And from our study, yes, we had some appreciable levels of these pollutants in the breast milk, and our prediction source also confirmed that is from the e-waste site. One of the ways that we women can reduce our body burden of these pollutants is through breastfeeding. We pass it on to our children. And it can be transgenerational transfer. I can pass it to my child, and my daughter can also pass it.
Agbogbloshie scrapyard ends up every year around 200,000 tons of electronic waste. And Agbogbloshie is the largest scrapyard in Ghana. There is estimation that European Union exports every year around 350,000 tons of electronic waste. There is larger scale of developed countries who export the waste to developing ones. Of course, it depends also on the routes, but in general, not only European Union exports e-waste, it's also United States, Canada, South Korea, Japan, and of course also locally generated electronic waste ends up in places like e-waste scrapyard in Agbogbloshie. The levels of toxic chemicals in chicken eggs is very alarming, because it's in fact the highest level ever found in free-range chicken eggs. These chemicals can induce, for example, cancer, or they harm also immune system, or neurological system of the people. Scrapyard grows, and the amount of e-waste and car wrecks is increasing from year to year. So if nothing will be done, then the problem only will be greater than now, and larger population can be affected by the overall contamination at the site and its surrounding.
We realized that as the chicken or hens that are foraging around the field pick food samples or food items from the field, they get into their system, and invariably humans feed on these chickens as well as the eggs. These persistent organic pollutants also in the long run predispose humans to cancerous cells.
We are not get problem for this good.
The government can be blamed the fact that, at least if you look at the pollution and whatever here in terms of the waste management, why don't they provide skip or communal containers? So certainly as a community, we are very much concerned, and we think that the activity is doing a lot of harm.
And make sure to subscribe to get the latest African lists, entertainment, pop culture, and news. Remember to leave your suggestions on topics you'd like us to cover in the comments below.